David, you found yourself one hell of a woman. She's one of the strongest, most solid people I know. And how many women would let her fiancé spend Valentine's Day with another woman in Paris, of all places? And for those of you who don't know, that woman was me. While I was living in Paris, David and Kelly came to visit, but David came a day earlier, Valentine's Day. It was the very first time I got to spend one-on-one time with David, and I was so delighted to get to know this man that my best friend is in love with. By the end of the night, I was convinced that he was perfect for Kelly, and I felt very happy to be feeling that way. Plus, he's fluent in French and he likes Guinness, which are two things that I look for in a man. But most of all, David, I can see that you love and respect Kelly, and I know you will be there for her in all of life's ups and downs. And Kel, it's been 14 years that we've known each other, and I've never seen you this happy. Ever since you met David, you've become more joyful and lighthearted, and it truly makes me feel wonderful to see you this way. As an American journalist, Mignon McLaughlin said, "A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person." So I approve, and I toast your love, and I wish you a very, very most wonderful ever after.
I don't think anyone could complain about having to come to Santa Barbara for a weekend, and thank you for being from Santa Barbara and not making this a Chestertown wedding. It's Santa Barbara. I mean, we all love Chestertown, give me a break. There's someone else that I wanted to especially thank tonight, and that's Sarah, who sang a beautiful, beautiful Bob Dylan song during the ceremony. Where is Sarah? Hi, Sarah. Sorry, you didn't know I was going to do this. David and I, we have a long, tortured history with Bob Dylan. We kind of like him now, but it was a rough start. There were many long rides and in the car, traveling up to New York and up to Newport for many vacations, and with one bootleg series after another coming out, there was this constant flow of Bob Dylan in the car, and we definitely had a lot of it. And of course, it didn't really help. Thank you. What did not help is when, I guess this must have been when David was in middle school or probably high school, he actually had friends who would come over to the house and just say like, "Oh, your parents are so cool, they listen to Bob Dylan," and all this. No, it's not cool. They listen to this all the time. But finally, I don't know what the magic moment was where we decided that Bob Dylan was cool, but we did, as a family, all four of us, attend a Bob Dylan concert in 1994 or 1995 while living in Paris at the Zénith. So, of course, Mom and Dad were up in the seats and we were down, kind of close to the stage screaming and stuff. So we definitely have come to love Bob Dylan. So, Sarah, thank you in that regard. The other thing that's kind of funny, this is kind of reason too, is a couple of months ago when I was like, I better start thinking about what I'm going to say, I thought, oh, wouldn't it be clever if I brought Bob Dylan into my toast? The reason why I'm glad you sang was because that was so much better than what I was able to come up with for my Bob Dylan quotes. For instance, I thought I would, maybe give the bride and groom some advice, like, don't think twice, it's all right. But I don't have my watch on, but I think it's a couple hours too late for that one. And then I thought, okay, maybe I could reassure Kelly and say something like, his hands are dirty, but his clothes are clean. I don't even know if he's good at laundry, so I couldn't even attest to that. But he was right, Bob was right with the line that comes after that, Kelly, which is, "You're the best thing that he's ever seen." So I can offer you that line from Bob Dylan. Okay, I'm getting to the end here. My So, with that being said, I would like to raise my glass and offer a toast to my brother and his beautiful wife, to my brother who I have looked up to for 31 years now, and who, as many of his friends know, I like to follow David around a lot, and I've always kind of looked up to him. In parentheses, that's why there are names like Mini Weed and Silly Harold. So to David and to his beautiful wife, Kelly, who, if her aunt skills are any indication of her wife's skills, she's the right one. So to David and Kelly.
Silly.